Hello everyone, Guysmith here, and today we are back in Oxenfree. Now last where we left off, there was some crazy occurrences beginning to happen, and I think that we are going to be nearly finishing the game today. I don't know how long the rest of this is going to be. They said that you have until dawn, and it's apparently just getting to 5 a.m., so there's gonna be possibly not much left. There might be just 2 episodes. I don't know how much there actually is left now, but who knows? From the looks of this, it's practically dawn in the title screen. So, yeah. And the music sounds like it's dawn, so... yeah, again, it's really light, and the street lamps are not on, so I would assume that maybe it's dawn in the title screen now.
Okay, I know you don't want to
6
hear
p.m.
this from
last
me,
year.
but
What?
I'm the big bro.
Okay, what is going on? Because last I left off, it was not this. Oh, come on. It skipped a section. It totally skipped a section on me. I might have to look online and see exactly what I'm missing. But I'll probably be done with the game by then, so I won't have to deal with spoilers and whatnot. Okay, so thank goodness I found out about this. It's actually, I want to say maybe 15 seconds worth of footage that I'm missing. Thankfully, it's only 15 seconds, but it honestly could have been more. Actually, I think there are things in place to prevent that from happening, but I don't know why this happened. It's just a little glitch. Not really that little, considering I'm literally missing the entire transition, but it goes like this. Jonas says something along the lines of, you know, you really screwed up with Ashley. Then you get the options of responding to that. And then it transitions, you know, with the static screen and everything, into a flashback with Michael, which is what you have seen here now. Get to complete that, what you picked in those little options in the flashback, and it ties it. That isn't Michael's reply to you. So yeah, there's not much missing. I can just sort of say that that was what it was. Devs, fix this bug, please, because this is kind of annoying. I'm pretty sure most other people didn't pause at the time that I did, but it's good to know for the future. All right, back to game. Let's resume. I'm salty about that.
Brother, and it's my job. And I know you say you didn't know that she had stolen her mom's car to go to the show, but that doesn't change the fact that Mom and Dad had told you couldn't go. Just tell me it's the last time I hear about you stealing a car. However inadvertently, my little heart can't handle the excitement.
It'll be the last time, but maybe not for the reasons you think.
I don't really care about the reasons, just for my own sanity, don't do it anymore. Oh, and I wanted to say, per your advice, I think I'm gonna really, commit to Clarissa. That sounds dumb, like I'm pinning her or something, but you know what I mean.
Wow, big man on campus. I don't know why I said that. Big step, that's what I mean. Big step.
It's not a big deal. I'm just letting you know, so... I don't know why. I just wanted to tell you. Come on, let's get to the Sentry before the last boat comes. I gotta get the visual aid for the history project.
Okay.
And then I just gotta write the stupid essay.
What history project? They still make you do, work with so little left in the year?
Unfortunately. It's just like a town history thing for civics, you know? So it's forced me to kinda... I don't know. And I mean, it's funny, I don't know if I even want to be here next year. It's just all so flat. Same people, the same expressions.
Really? Why leave? I mean, yeah, it can suck sometimes, but it's pretty much like everywhere else.
This is gonna sound weird, but everybody knows me here. I know you think I have it on easy street, but people looking at you all the time, wanting evidence that it's good, that they lived here, that good things can happen to people that are from here, it can get to be a real drag. Like, how about somebody else be captain of whatever for once? Give me a rest.
You are great, though, and you're gonna be great whatever you do. I'm sure of it.
You got spunk, kid.
Yeah, well...
Let's head back before Karen Strands is here. You know, when we saw Uncle Pete last month, I wanted to ask him, because he got out moving to New York. And I asked him if it was hard leaving. Know what he said?
It was hard? I mean, knowing Uncle Peter, he was probably 3 sheets to the wind.
He said the hardest part was deciding what to take with him and what to leave behind. I thought it was, I don't know, for him, kind of almost touching.
Huh, that's not bad.
I cannot believe I had to pick you up from the police station because of Grand Theft Auto. I mean, that is too funny.
Yeah, whatever, man.
These memories are actually really cute. Said that Michael died, apparently.
Alex?
Stop it. Just stop.
You got, you went bad again. I couldn't get you out of it. We should get this done, now.
I saw Michael again. I'm sorry. When I'm there, I just get sucked into it like nothing happened.
Come on, it's all right. I think I can hear Ren and Nona down there.
Okay. This is sad. Actually, I have a lot of radio beacons that maybe I could try and go to. Because I don't know if time the story progresses unless you actually do stuff. I think I'm gonna test that by going back to the Towie Woods because I found several little beacons in the Towie Woods area. I could actually really quick go down to the bottom of Epiphany Fields area and get the beacon down there that I saw. It's not actually Actually, I think it might be a beacon. It's just marked by stones. I can't go there. No, I might have missed it permanently now. If I get the opportunity, I will definitely go there. I should have recognized that by the fact that I cannot go to the comm tower. Oh well, I guess this is guaranteed story area. Alright, well, at the bottom of Epiphany Fields, I found a little one next to that building between, the little transfer section for the cliffs, and obviously here, the Epiphany Fields. So, I'm looking really hard just in case there's more, because I've already found several within the same, map at this point. And by several, I mean 2, really. Because there was the one on Epiphany Fields up on the corner, of the hill there, where the path turns. And then there's the one down here by that little, shack thing. Again, by the map transition point. I don't think there was one near Maggie Adler's house. I bet the radio beacons would interfere with the door locks, if anything. So I'm probably not going to be able to go to Discovery Cliffs and check out the one that I also found there, sadly. Alright, here's the little thing.
How many of you are there? How many?
Was that 4 or 400? Or 40? Could have been 400. Actually, I said that there was 200 some officers? Interruptions by my sister. Oh, come on. Up this way. And good. Jonas's NPC did not get stuck on the corner this time. The pathing on this game is quite narrow, actually. I don't know, I guess just visually there's such a small area with which you can actually attempt to run in. I just feel like...
Just don't say anything to them, okay? It's just like a trial period, like buying a used car that I can already tell is missing a lot.
Say anything about what? What are you guys talking about?
We're dating. Nona and I, we're gonna date.
Rin, dude, what did I just say?
What? They asked, right? You asked?
Mazel tov on the happy couple.
Thank you.
No, stop. It's one date at the Revival Theater. We're just gonna sit quietly in the dark and watch a documentary on Bosnian genocide.
romantic.
Hey, one man's depressant is another chick's upper.
Cool. I'm guessing that this was Nona's idea.
Hey, I gave him a choice. It was either this or volunteer at an animal shelter that only keeps frenzied possums. Anyways, I know
Wow.
it's stupid to be planning or whatever for this, but I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's not that insignificant or whatever.
Whatever. Truly the language of love.
Shut up, you know what I mean.
Good. I'm glad. I mean, at the very least, I'll get to hear embarrassing stories, so.
I want to get this off my chest. Just something happened to us tonight, Alex. Something broke. I don't know if it was the ghosts or whatever, but you've been acting like not you.
Ren.
No, I don't know.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say, really.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm even saying this now.
This is stupid, but can we, take a picture?
Why?
I don't know. In case things go bad and...
Yeah, let's do it. We're on a beach. Kind of. Let's keep a shred of normal here.
Yeah.
All right, let's take it.
Alex, get in here.
You're not getting out of it.
Pose for a picture.
All right.
Once we're in there, the door won't open again since the system's so convoluted. So, make sure you're ready to finish this before we go inside.
Hey, this is like the Professor Layton games where they always tell you, oh hey, go in, make sure that you've finished all your progress in the maps before you decide to leave. Now is the time, I think, to go to the other maps and time not progress. Oh hey, I think it's the pre-dawn glow. So we're gonna go and discover the secrets of the rest of the maps right now. Like killing what should, in their time actually, I think, have been like several hours, possibly even. But I think we're just gonna explore the island for a tiny, tiny bit. Let's make this episode all about secrets. Yeah, this will actually be a really fun recording session because I get to discover all the little secrets spread throughout the area. Oh, here's the picture. Aww. You know what? I think Ren and Nona are really cute together. I noticed that Ren's the only one smiling on the outside. Nona, I think, is happy on the inside. She's just outwardly worried about the whole situation. I don't think I see any little stones, so I'm gonna just check up at the top just in case there's anything. Oh, a
She
letter.
was working at the tower the morning they sank.
I was on watch duty in the tower when it happened, having just gotten back from an early leave for the reading of my father's will. For years, I childishly blamed him for this, too. His one last act against me, but it was nobody's fault or decision but my own. I'm sure it was Francis Salter who sent the Canaloa's distress signal. It had been cut off, I still don't know why, and I hastily interrupted the garbled transmission as an attempt to jam radar. And so I sent back the guidebook recommendation to scout and bomb if necessary. So, earlier I compared this little segment, like, if you're like wanting to do other stuff and check out the other maps, go do it now while you have a time freeze in quotes, like an open world, basically. The Professor Layton series did that. If you've never heard of Professor Layton, I recommend looking it up. It's a really, really fun puzzle series. If you're not into puzzle games, regardless, there's a lot of really, really intricate story with the Professor Layton games that I love. There's two trilogies, the original trilogy and then the prequel trilogy that I don't know if they're gonna continue onward from. The original trilogy, because, I mean, the prequel trilogy obviously it leads up, well, I guess it isn't really obvious. The end of the prequel trilogy leads up to the beginning of the new latter series. Alright, I guess I came up here for nothing. I think I'm gonna spend this whole hour investigating the maps. Just because. I'll also probably end up seeing the cave-in at the beach. All I wanna do is get love on the beach. Great, now that's stuck in my head again. I'm kind of sad that there isn't any signal stones here for me to find. You know, the little radio beacons. I call them signal stones in my notes. By notes, I just mean like a single post-it note. That's all I have so far. So Epiphany Fields, let's go. Again, the paths in this game are a little bit weird, but I like it. Oh, a letter.
I guess Maggie was the one who had this place turned into a park.
Oh. After the fort closed, I used the considerable resources from my father's endowment to buy most of the land, or influence the government officials to declare that which I could not buy protected. I had not been entirely successful, and I've watched in horror as a small tourist industry has precariously sprung upon this cursed island. Even the family of one of the sailors who died, Calvin Gilbert, set up a restaurant to cater to inquisitive out-of-towners. I can promise this, though. The museum will never happen, and the beach and caves will be boarded up. Well, the caves were boarded up. The beach, not. I guess there was the, fences that separated the beach a good portion of the time. And the caves are behind a fence all the time. From the looks of it, anyway, so. Yeah, I think those are kind of sectioned off. Not perfectly, but kind of. So she did manage to get some of that done. Up here is the signal stone, right there where my mouse is. This episode started with some story and has since evolved into nonsensical nonsense of me just sort of wandering the maps. It's not a bad thing to be able to explore. I actually really like the fact that the game devs added that little ability. So, yeah. Ooh. Here we go.
Easy 3. If indeed he find fault with anything, or expose it, with charity, the abbot shall discuss it prudently.
Lest perchance God has sent him for this very thing.
Easy.
Weird. Just checking to see if there's any like letters or new stuff that fell. Easter egg somewhere. No, I don't think so. Alright, that's fine. I can deal with that. It just takes time to go through these maps and whatnot. There is a lot of stuff to explore, and that's a good thing. I like that. It's just the fact that there's a lot of time to go through them. Oh.
George 3.
It'll be good having somebody else here to watch after the grounds, Bill.
I was at Park Warden in Grants Pass, so this'll be old hat to me.
William Marshall, a local park ranger working in Edwards Forest, killed himself today after what his wife describes as a years-long battle with depression. His body was found hanging from a tree in the...
That.
George 3.
That's sad. I'm gonna go to Fort Milner next, I think. Because that's sort of on the way to the beach area. I'll do that area and the town last. And then go back to Epiphany Fields and end the episode there. Ah, here's a little signal beacon that I don't think I found yet.
Ow. 7. A low-frequency radio wave is incident upon a body of radio waves travel forever until it is absorbed by matter or a person.
Hmm?
Ow.
Did that say L7? All the little things that I'm noting down, they are filling out my post-it notes. I'm having slight flashbacks to the whole issue with Clarissa at first. Ay, ay, ay. So much is beginning to happen at this point. It feels like really strange yet calming to be able to go around and just investigate. Like, dig into stuff and, hey, it's not raining here anymore. Oh, and I can do the radio thing. I can do the radio thing and open this door. I actually remember this little box being here. I wondered what it was. I wondered if I could interact with it. I can, though. It just required time in order for me to be able to find the WWII radio. Ooh, here we go. Sweet. Ah, and signal stones.
4, Fina, Lima, Echo, Echo, Papa. In the middle of things. Time 4, Fina, Lima, Echo, Echo, Papa. In the middle of things.
Okay. That wasn't the thing, though.
Something keeps touching my leg in the water, and I don't know what it is. Can we just go into the cave now?
No, sure. I just want you to have a good time. Wait, I think there's something down there.
Wait, Jason, don't trip. There's a... Jason?
We're trying to piece everything together now. By the way, question. Why are all the letters scattered throughout the area? It's like, how did they get there? Did the ghosts go through Maggie Adler's stuff and, like, scatter it, like, by where it was written? Or is that just a thing because of the fact that stuff is popping out of its time? And I guess, yeah, that would mean that it's being scattered from where it was written originally, or something. Oh, hey, Signal Stone.
Orderly! Orderly!
Charlie 6.
Every individual it is maintained is enveloped in a radiance invisible to the carnal eye and only perceived by the soul accustomed to it.
Orderly! Orderly!
Charlie.
By the way, for those of you who don't get radio code, like Cena is S, for example, Lima L, Echo is E, and Charlie is C, for example. And then they use numbers as just ID numbers. In order to make sure that a word that, in case part of it was lost, you could try and piece it back together, but deciphering like barely heard code. It's easier to hear the sound of a word as opposed to the name of the letter. That's why it was used. So they would always like have a simple code like Charlie 6, like the 6th C or something. I don't know how they did it, but whatever.
Maggie brought her friend Anna here to help, I guess.
When people in the comms department began transferring off, I was able to convince my higher-ups, including coincidentally, one eventual Army passenger aboard the Kanaloa, Henry Griffin. Oh, I think she's mentioned him before, to bring Anna on board as a replacement. Anna had been working in broadcasting, so it made enough sense to the upper ranks. Incidentally, when I dream, it is usually during this time period amidst the change, and I am trying to prevent Anna from ever coming. So was she on the Kanaloa then? Or I think she was there after the thing sank, so I don't think she was on the submarine when the incident happened. Maybe she acted as one of the crewmen. Can I not go up here? Oh, yeah, I can. I just had to fuss around for a bit. You can also see the triangle rift's gone. Okay. Actually, is there anything with my radio?
Orderly! Orderly!
No, not that I see. I saw a little glimmer. Adler letter. Ha ha ha.
The communication school here taught them how to make codes.
Uh-huh. So I got part 2 of the Adler letters thing. I mean, as an achievement, I got the little thing. I've been getting achievements all this time, probably for optional things. Recruits learned communications technology here, and several others learned code breaking. It's true. But due to my appetite in math and mechanical engineering, I was assigned code making, specifically ciphers, with which to conceal projects from even other government agencies. That was actually common in World War II, to make sure that something was not shared until it was complete, and it was ready to be executed. Only like a handful of people actually knew everything, and they had to say, okay, this conflicts with everything here. You can try and find something else or whatever, if it was something that would conflict with whatever interests various agencies had when they would come up with war ideas and strategies. At least I think that's how it went. I vaguely remember that being something somewhere. But it was a job I grew increasingly uncomfortable with, but my keen interest in radio science had me pulling double duty as a comms officer. I remember one of the Kanaloa's engineers, Francis, calling me a radio woman. As far as he knew, it was my only job. Really, no, it was not. It was not her only job. Not remotely. Creating ciphers, dang. And the ciphers I think, threw away after a certain period of time, so, if you don't know what coding is, at least with radio codes, basically, you, can, put certain acronyms or something, to sort of, how do I put this? CQD, for example, as, Alex said earlier. Come quick danger. That was I think that was a civilian thing. SOS, I think, was also developed around this time period for radios. I'm wondering what this thing is. What this little thing is here. I spy with my little eye and into the bath. It's quite precarious, actually, holding your radio out like this all the time. To be fair, there's probably a lot more secrets that I'm gonna end up missing. Like little things, maybe? I'm not sure, but, oh, hey! Ooh. Why is it green here? Does that just signal an Adler letter?
Maggie and Anna tried to bring the soldiers back in the cave.
Oh. After stealing equipment from this relay station, Anna and I entered the cave just before dawn to try and communicate directly with the crew of the USS Kanaloa. We successfully tuned in to the source of the temporal tear and spoke, albeit briefly, to Henry Griffin, an SOC sergeant who died on the sub, but the power overwhelmed my dear Anna, and she was absorbed into its ridge. All that remains there now is the flickering hue of a partially open gate, a window to a perpendicular space that seems to have augmented the submarine's call. But of all my regrets, perhaps the deepest is knowing Anna's last vision was of me fleeing from her in terror. Oh my gosh. That's the thing that we saw at the start of this. That's what it was. The little remaining thing. The little spinning triangle. Is this still green? Yeah.
By Franciscan friars. This freshwater well was never actually used, as the missionaries quickly decided the island wouldn't suit their ministering needs and abandoned the project in 1852. It was utilized by Spanish pioneers for a while, until it became a secondary resource for mining companies to get clean water. The U.S. Navy ended up digging their own, more modern water pipeline, but servicemen and women would come here frequently for off-site meetings and day events. Dredged by Franciscan friars, this freshwater well was never actually used, as the missionaries quickly decided...
That was the little information station. I remember that now. Ooh, I already see something right there. That's great. That is great. Oh. Oh, wow. I was already practically tuned in.
Dog Niner. Bay Chimo. Thresher. Peterhoff. Arizona.
I have... what the heck is that? I don't know. I have no clue what that means, because in radio code that was DN something. I didn't really get that. I don't know all the letters and stuff. Oh, here's another relay thingy. Sweet. Secrets.
Non-stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango, Edge.
Thinking of that he didn't get yet. This, in here. I didn't realize that there was a signal stone in here. I did not realize that until here. Oh, hey, that was easy. Good music, I guess. 10 out of 12 anomalies. Holy crap. Oh, hey, I see little flashes. I see flashes. Adlib letter.
Maggie says she hopes the notes are found by the correct person. Well, I guess that'll have to be us.
Huh. Yes, holy moly. To whoever is finding these notes, I understand my hope is that by enshrouding this intelligence in such an obtuse manner, its detection will discourage most innocent seekers, thereby allowing it to befall the correct person and not the easily distracted military mind, nor the typically bewildered incursionist. Do not blame the submarine's crew. I don't believe its passengers like Henry Griffin can even understand what has truly happened to them. And you do not have to forgive me for my myriad failures, but please remember the name Anna Shea. Know that she did not deserve her fate. That's actually really sad. Can I interact with Spot? Look at cave. Oh.
Huh. Guess we're not going in there again. Whatever happened must have caved in the opening.
Oh, we left the house open. Great way to respect an old dead woman. So yeah, still 10 out of 12 anomalies, unless there's one in the cave that I'm gonna end up finding. I guess it was worth it. I was able to find so many of the little signal things. I might, on editing, go back and facepalm it in case that I missed one or something that was hidden away because I didn't have my radio out and stuff. Let's end the episode here. This is a good place to end because then I can continue on exactly where I left off. Hopefully, anyway. Unlike last time where I started a segment, but then I wasn't able to finish it because for some reason it started to load the next little section. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more episodes of this series. There might not be many left, but there will be other games in the future. I am certain of it. I might even do like further investigation of this game in the future. I don't know what there is to offer, honestly, in the end, but I will try and figure it out afterward. Anyway, thanks so much for watching one last time, and this is Gus Smith, signing off. Until next time, take care. I'll see you guys. Bye!